Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Kings of Talk Style podcast. Today's Friday, March 31st, and we are in Wrestlemania weekend. We are less than 48 hours away.
We're here. Actually, right in like 10 minutes, I think, the Hall of Fame is starting.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
I forgot about that.
They say we're on the road to WrestleMania. Well, we're turning onto the off ramp.
I hear you.
That was like a Michael Cole moment.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, that's what I was going for.
Well, I'm actually getting off of the exit before because I honestly don't want much to do with this WrestleMania at all.
Nope.
This is not looking special.
I disagree. I'm really excited about it. I
which
feel like Shane McMahon and AJ Styles are going to bring it. And Shane O'Mac's going to shock the world.
I actually
score himself a W.
I feel like that's going to be a good match. I don't care what anybody says.
That's one of possibly 3 matches on a 13 match card I'm excited for.
You're not excited for the Shane O'Mac stuff.
That's what I'm saying. I'm excited for the Shane O'Mac match.
I'm not.
I understand you not being, and we've talked about that.
Yeah.
I totally understand why.
He's always entertaining.
Before we dive in all the way, why don't we just introduce us?
Oh, good point.
That's true.
You got Dirty Jack here.
I'm Nikolai.
Psyche boy.
And Matt.
Alright, so now, can we get into this fucking bullshit of a card that we got?
It is garbage. What are they doing?
Do you have it?
I have, yes I do. I have it right here.
Let's pull it up and...
This is roughly in the order that it's going to appear on the card.
Alright, before we actually go down the list, do we have other things that are just stand out for you?
Well, actually, should we start with Takeover? Because that's going tomorrow.
Yeah, I think we're gonna like Takeover. Let's open with the...
okay, so let's start with the...
Let's start with the bad news.
Yeah.
Okay, so first of all, the pre-show of WrestleMania already looks better than the main card. Because the pre-show features Adrian Neville versus Austin Aries.
Yeah, I mean, that's
fair point.
Going to be an unbelievable match.
It's going to be great, and I think it's stupid that a title is on the pre-show.
There's multiple titles.
Oh, but wait, there's more.
Yeah,
because the SmackDown Women's title is also on the pre-show.
Yeah.
Stupid. You made room on the show for Pitbull to sing. Why can't you make room for title matches?
Wait, is it Pitbull and Flo Rida?
Probably.
And some other
There's probably going to be like 3 performances.
I'm
for
more
no
interested
reason.
in watching Pitbull singing.
You're insane.
Then Alexa Bliss retaining her title?
My question is, do you guys think The Rock will be there?
Yes.
Yeah.
100%.
Are you serious? Yeah. He has to promote
It's
something.
in Orlando.
Yeah.
He lives in Miami.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll 100% be the
And they're shooting ballers.
And they're shooting ballers.
Right now.
I'm legitimately upset. By the way, I'm legitimately upset. By the way, that SmackDown Women's title is like the Cruiserweight title. I get it, kind of.
I see. Yeah, I get it because it feels like they're trying to make it a separate thing already.
Yeah.
Like, it's on Raw, but they change everything about the ring when Cruiserweight matches happen.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So it's like, I get them doing that. But the women's title, no. That should definitely be on the main card.
Like, okay, so looking through the rest of the card, I guess, like, I can't really see many other matches switching with this other than Corbin and Ambrose, I guess, but they want Ambrose to be on the main card.
And that's the Intercontinental title match. Yeah.
Huh?
That's the Intercontinental title. They
Well,
can't take
right,
that.
no, and that's what I mean. I get it, but I'm just looking at, like, what's going to be the better match. This is going to literally kick off the WrestleMania kickoff show, meaning nobody's going to see this. Yeah. People are going to be, like, just arriving to wherever they're going to watch the show, or if they're at the stadium, they're going to be just getting to their seats. It's going to be a fucking mess.
You've got the entire network audience that's going to be logged in watching.
But that's what I'm saying. Like I assume we're watching it here. I'll probably get here around that time.
Probably.
And we'll just start, like, tuning in, and I don't know if it's going to go on literally at 5 o'clock, which is when the kickoff show starts, which is unbelievable.
I figured we could
ridiculous.
easily be streaming it in this room and podcasting while we watch some of it.
That'd be pretty cool.
I mean...
Are more people coming?
It would be... No, because...
I thought Al was coming.
We could invite Al. We could easily invite Al.
I vaguely remember. Oh, I heard this on RLF. Because I don't speak to Al directly. We don't look each other in the eye ever.
Well, he's a frightening person.
Horrifying.
Yeah.
No, I've met him before.
That many subs, you get powers.
Right.
That's what happens.
Yeah.
YouTube gives you powers.
Yeah.
But he did mention that he would want to, like, talk from, like, an outsider's perspective.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would love to hear what he has to say about any of the...
What's this guy's deal?
What he enjoys doing whenever he is forced to watch wrestling, because sometimes we record on Mondays, RLF, and not sometimes, almost every single week.
Right.
Anyway, he likes to figure out which wrestler, which
is the good guy, bad guy?
No.
Oh, okay.
The wrestlers, he likes to look at the wrestlers and then figure out who they look like in his life. So, for example, Chris Jericho to Al is our friend Jim's dad.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because he thinks it looks like our buddy Jim's father. It doesn't.
It's not even like
Not even
I mean, I'd have gone with Bon Jovi or someone else.
No. He goes with personal. Like, so no one... we're in on the joke.
Right.
But nobody else really could ever be in on the joke. Right?
See, I started watching it, or started putting it on whenever I have a couple friends over, and like Christian, for example, would be like, "Wait, that guy's still around?" Whenever Goldberg comes on, and he's like, "What is it? How old is that guy?" And I'm like, "Oh, don't worry, he's over 50, and he's the champion." And he's like, "Why?" And I'm like, "My thoughts exactly."
He's finally a strong champion.
Okay, hold on.
We're on the pre-show. Kevin Owens.
Wait, let's stick with the pre-show for now before I explode my head. Do we want to run predictions while we read through the card?
Sure.
Time?
Sure.
Okay. So Neville versus Aries.
I think Aries.
Okay.
Neville versus Aries. I'm taking Neville.
I am also taking Neville.
I'm taking Aries. We're split on this one.
All right.
God, I feel like those... Oh, the fucking NFL announcers. They get to pick which teams are...
Ooh.
This is amazing.
Who did the fans pick? It looks like 63% say the Eagles. You are fucking idiots.
Michael Strahan, you've guessed 6 games correctly this whole season.
And the Saints are
taking
gonna
the Giants.
And the Saints are gonna win today. They're not playing.
They're on the bye week. They're guaranteed. They're not gonna lose.
Thanks, Kelly. You quit that show.
Stop talking through the gap in your tooth. It's weird.
That's one of your franchise's greatest players.
Yeah.
The other one slept with a 15-year-old girl.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. All right.
Prove it.
Let's talk about wrestling.
Wait, why?
You're just mad that the Jets suck. Move on.
Yes.
Next, we have the SmackDown Women's Open Challenge. So far, we've got Alexa Bliss, Carmella, Naomi, which showed up on SmackDown, which completely ruins the surprise that should have been made at Mania. Fine, whatever. Mickie James, Natalya, and I don't know who I'm missing. Becky Lynch, though.
Becky Lynch, yeah.
Can I my vote is wash. Nobody wins. Neither the fans nor the participants of the match.
Well, wait, it's not limited to them though, because there's rumored to be like NXT call-ups in this match.
Could you imagine if fucking like Nia Jax comes out? No, wait,
Nia Jax on Raw.
What am I saying?
No,
she's already in a match later.
Asuka loses the title at Takeover, gets signed to SmackDown.
See, I want to run an idea by you guys.
I was thinking Asuka, and I said Nia Jax. And I'm so embarrassed.
I think we knew who you meant. Like that's kind of the one.
I was just thinking of the
minds.
monster.
Yeah.
That's in.
Let me run this idea by you guys. So Asuka does not lose on Takeover.
She can't lose.
Also comes up to Mania and wins the SmackDown Open Challenge, but does not sign an exclusive contract. So she defends her title on NXT, defends the SmackDown Women's title, and then because she's not an exclusive contract holder, she goes to Raw and wins the Raw Women's title.
Bullshit. They'd never do it.
They would never do it.
They would never let the first thing happen.
Fucking great would that
If they were
be.
going to do something like that, they would have done it with Nikki Bella because
that's exactly
they love
right.
her.
Yeah.
They would never do it with Asuka.
I don't know.
Asuka's actually a good wrestler.
I don't know. She's they've never booked a woman wrestler this strong.
Yeah, but I don't think they would do.
She's on a Goldberg streak.
Yeah.
She's gonna break Goldberg's winning streak.
If anything, she would just like win the women's title and then have to relinquish the NXT like Paige did.
That's what Paige had to do. But Paige signed a contract.
I think she would just be like, "No, I'll defend it both." And then she goes to Raw and wins that too.
I mean, that would be great.
Why don't they hire me as a writer? Anyway, who do we have in this match? Can be one of the 6 women I mentioned, or somebody that you think may get called up.
Becky.
Becky.
I'm going Naomi. It's her hometown. Just came back.
I'm gonna take the wild card and go Asuka.
Okay, I'm actually thinking Bliss retains.
Bliss retains.
You
Okay,
just,
4.
You know I'm not even picking
hope,
against Alexa
You
Bliss.
can't bet
You
against
are
her.
so in love with her.
I
I don't blame you. Yeah.
Yep.
I am.
Yep, that's it. That was the end of the sentence. I just wanted to make it seem like it wasn't.
All of it.
Next, we have the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, which is, again, on the pre-show.
Why?
I guess deservingly, because...
No, why is that not the first... Why is that not the opening of the...
Because the opening match happens to be a 3-team ladder match that they're going to destroy the gimmick of.
Yeah, because I don't like the teams that earned it. But we'll talk about
it's so
that.
dumb. But yeah, but anyway, the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. There's 4 people that could possibly win it, being Braun Strowman, Sami Zayn, Mojo Rawley. By the way, they booked him on SmackDown. I don't think that's what's going to happen, but just based on booking, and or Big Show.
I'm thinking Braun Strowman probably. I mean, they're already booking him as a monster. Might as well keep it going, right?
Yeah,
right.
It's going to come down to Strowman's show, and Strowman's going to win it.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Okay, so
absolutely.
Braun. Who do you got, Matt?
I'm picking Sami Zayn.
Get
All right.
That was going to be my second choice.
Sami Zayn, like...
I
understand... Alright, here's a better question, and I know we can't technically answer this, is WrestleMania will give you 1 or 2 wins. That's why WrestleMania is great. Because that's when they can give you the win. Where do you think it's going to come in this Mania? Like...
I think the Sami Zayn would be one.
It could be.
What, you're talking about like a face win? Like the big feel good moment?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll tell you when it's coming.
Alright.
First of all, it's not where you're probably expecting it, but I'll tell you when we get there. So keep that in mind, because if he says Zayn, that's going to be 1, I think, but I don't think it's Zayn personally.
Okay. I say Zayn, yeah.
You know what? No, I'm going to go with Braun. I almost went with Mojo Rawley just to be a dick. I don't think it's going to happen.
Well, it's because he doesn't get hype. He stays hype.
He's
Constantly in a state of hype.
Right.
Right now, he's hyped.
Right.
Tomorrow, hype.
Yeah.
Yesterday, hype.
Right.
WrestleMania,
You better believe he's hype.
hype.
He's maniac.
I really thought you were going to be like, WrestleMania?
Kind of mellow, you know?
Yeah, weird enough. I don't know why.
You know, I wanted to feel the moment.
So then we move to the main show, the main program, the first of 10 matches on the main WrestleMania card, and we're starting off with the Raw Tag Team Titles ladder match, which it has just become a ladder match because who was it? Cesaro and Sheamus brought out a ladder and hit the club with it on Raw. That's the whole reasoning behind it.
Yeah.
It's the entire reasoning behind it.
And also because nobody else would care about this match.
Yeah.
Still don't.
Because, I mean...
Raw SmackDown. Raw SmackDown. Jesus
Raw
Christ.
SmackDown.
Raw SmackDown. Raw Tag Team Division. Not even worth. Anyways.
It's garbage. They could have thrown in any of the NXT tag teams into this match, and it would have made it 150 times better.
Yeah, like the Lucha Dragons. It's 2013, right?
Yeah. Where am I?
Are we not? Okay. I mean, who do we got? I mean, does it even...
Who's the third?
It's Enzo and Cass,
I think
the club, and
actually, no,
Shamezaro, or whatever they're calling them.
I'm probably...
Seamus.
I want to go with the club. With them.
The Good Brothers.
You know what?
The club.
I think that's going to be one of the feel good moments.
Enzo and Cass?
Enzo and Cass.
Okay.
Because they are the diamond in the rough that is the Raw. Well, no, isn't the New Day on Raw as well?
Yeah. They are, but they're hosting.
Well, they're also not allowed to be out on stage anymore. Right?
Well,
for a little, yeah.
But
because
New Day
Fox,
New Day Fox.
Oh,
let's not talk about that though. Or we will. It'll maybe.
We only can talk about it behind closed doors.
Who do you think's winning?
Shit. Not only is the club retaining, I'll tell you how it's probably gonna happen.
Horribly.
No, I think they get what do they fucking call the stupid no
Buddha Doom.
The Bada Boom Shakalaka.
Oh yeah.
Enzo and Cass's finisher.
Yeah.
That's getting done off a ladder.
Sure.
On say like Sheamus.
Sure.
Enzo's taken out, and then it's gonna be Magic Killer on Big Cass. Gallows and Anderson win it. I see that happening. I just see it in my. It's.
That happens blow for blow.
I hear you, and I see it happening. Now, here's why I might take a wild card, because I think one of two things is going to happen. I think the New Day are going to insert themselves into this match as the host, they're going to say we're in this match, and they might win it. Or a certain team known as the Broken Hardys might show up.
I think they're gonna show up at some point, but I don't.
They have a ladder match the night before against the Young Bucks.
Really?
Yep.
That's pretty nice.
And that's their last indie date.
Yep.
I don't think they come at Mania. I personally think they come at Raw.
I think they come at Mania, but they don't do anything. So I hesitantly, but I will make the prediction of one of those two teams is in it, but I'm going to take the club for now. Okay. But I just wanted that out there so that when it happens, I can be like, ha, I did it. Okay, so 3 of us took the club. Nikolai's got the upset Enzo and Cass win.
Yep. I almost took that one.
There's a feel good for you.
At least none of us took Shamezaro.
No, of course not.
No, because we went with real tag teams.
Right, yeah. Next we got Dean Ambrose versus Baron Corbin in a good old wrestling match. Why not a street fight? Well, you see, that honor has to go to Triple H because of reasons. So.
Because of Triple H.
Yeah.
That's the reason.
Because
and he deserves it, frankly. I mean, you have a career that extensive, and you deserve to have whatever match you want.
He's been working the whole year, doing every show.
Yeah.
And he deserves
Behind
it.
the scenes, every single show.
So, I'm going Corbin on this one. I think it would be insane to keep the title on Ambrose right now. I think he needs a complete rework of his gimmick. He needs to take like a month off so people don't see his stupid lunatic gimmick, and then come back with like an actual fresh start. And
be someone who's I'm a lunatic because I do wacky stuff.
I'm a lunatic because I'm a smart-ass asshole.
Yeah.
That's not a lunatic, that's a smart-ass. That's what it is.
Yeah.
The same way Triple H is not the cerebral assassin, guys. I'm sorry to tell you, but he's not.
No, but he murdered.
Did he, though?
No, he's an assassin.
He murdered someone's cerebro.
He took the cerebro.
That's fair, I guess.
And destroyed it. Took it out back.
Good. So, who do you got in this match?
I think I'm going to go Ambrose.
Okay.
Going Ambrose on this one.
Alright.
I'm with you, Corbin.
I say keep the belt on that charismatic fuck Ambrose. I mean, he's killing it right now.
The charisma in this match is at -6 so far.
No.
So
that's why it's got to be
scorching hot. Everybody on the internet's talking about it. I don't know what
internet are you on?
The good one.
Oh, okay. The one with all the porn. Got it. So next we have John Cena and Nikki Bella versus The Miz and Maurice.
I hate the fact that John Cena's in a match.
Just at all?
Yeah, I just hate him. No, but I think I'm gonna go Miz.
Okay.
Miz Maurice.
Maurice.
Hopefully.
I mean,
I want to go last here because I have a steaming hot take to go off of.
Oh yeah.
I was telling Matt over there a little while ago, or a couple days ago. Yesterday. What am I talking about?
What day is it?
What are days?
When is now?
Days kind of all flow together for me.
Don't they? It's insane. Yeah. I guess I'm taking Cena because did Miz beat Cena last time they wrestled at Mania?
He did indeed. So you're taking Cena.
Plus, Cena is one of the best wrestlers in the history of the company. So.
Well,
I agree with you there. That's
that Cena's gonna win, or that he's one of the best wrestlers in the history of the company.
That he altogether, I would say he's one of the best wrestlers in the history of the company. I can't think of another person who's
he's not a good wrestler.
He's not a 5-star wrestler, but I've never.
Sometimes
he is the king of 4-star.
You know what? I'd accept that.
Yeah,
I'd totally take that if I were him.
Exactly.
But if he wrestles with someone who is a 5-star wrestler,
then they have a 5-star match.
They can elevate. Yeah.
But he keeps it at a steady 4 throughout almost his entire career. Almost. I said almost.
Right. There was those like 4 or 5 years when he was doing 5 moves.
That's true.
So that's the only knock I would have against that statement. But other than that, I would agree with you entirely.
That's 5 moves in wrestling.
Well, you're not wrong. I mean, they put a lot of people away.
Roman Reigns is doing the same thing now, so can't argue that.
No.
Who are you taking?
You can't stand the future of the company. Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm taking. I'm taking Ms. Maurice, but afterwards, I think we're gonna see the proposal.
I'm with you there. Do you want to tell them what I said to you yesterday? Do you remember?
Oh, please go ahead. I don't remember it fully. I can't word it as well.
Who watched SmackDown this week? Did you watch the whole thing?
He did not see the John Cena promo.
Yeah,
as I fucking called, he watched the entire thing, but fast forward through John Cena.
Whenever John Cena's on screen, I fast forward.
Here's what you missed. John Cena went to Thug Cena.
That's what Matt was telling me.
He went so hard at The Miz, he called him a pussy on live TV and sack tapped him. And then as Miz is walking away, instead of saying he can't have kids because he's shooting blanks, he said maybe you can't have kids because you've got nothing to shoot with at all. So on USA television, John Cena calls The Miz a pussy, sack taps him, says he has no dick, and then Nikki Bella says ass like 2 or 3 times.
He's gonna kick your ass.
Yeah, and fake ass hater, she says also. Previously to this, the finale to the Total Bellas bullshit whatever segment they did,
that was great.
Was amazing.
That was phenomenal.
Amazing. And his response was literally taking off the stupid wristbands and everything like that and getting Thug Cena. Like, I'm talking Hood Cena from 2004. He went full on...
The Doctor of Thugonomics?
He went full on Doctor. And it was amazing.
That's the Cena that I liked. When he was the Doctor of Thugonomics.
I said to bro, he came in, came to my house yesterday, and I said, I think John Cena might be my favorite wrestler right now.
Yeah.
And I said, I cannot believe I'm saying this.
One promo would never make me say
But it wasn't the one promo. It was this whole build up, this whole thing for the last like 2.5 months, whatever it was.
Still don't like him.
I hear, like, I get it, and I mean, I don't like him either right now, but, like, I mean, totally,
he's your favorite, and you love him.
I love him right now. And I fucking hate that I love him.
Come on the dark side.
So, I really
Dirty Jack.
Really hope... Wait, what? Who saw that? I think... Because Cena's going to do a movie, I think he's... Because here's the thing. If Cena wins... The Miz is right. You know?
Yeah.
Because, like, the whole point of his promos is, like, Cena can do whatever he wants. He can win whenever he wants because he's got the in with the company. And if Cena wins now, isn't everything Miz said right? So I feel like he can't win. So I think Miz and Maurice are going to win, and then the proposal is going to happen. And if there is a God, Nikki Bella will say no and slap John Cena.
That'd be funny.
Man, that'd be great. But... God, I don't know. I hate Nikki Bella too.
He would feel so relieved.
Yeah. Thank fucking God.
You know what I don't want to do? Get married. I don't want to do it.
That is the only ending to this story, though. That's the only possible ending.
I posited a different ending yesterday.
Oh, that's true.
Where John Cena gets down on one knee and he goes, Nikki, would you... Reaches into his pocket. He pulls out the middle finger. He goes, shut the fuck up. And then gives her an attitude adjustment, which used to be called the FU.
Yeah. Man.
Bang, bang, bang. Walks out of the ring. John Cena heel turn, the greatest of all time.
Oh. That would be the only way he could turn heel, too.
Hit a woman.
Yeah. Hit a woman, probably, yeah.
Strike his beloved.
Just start knocking chicks out.
I think that would take away years and years of what do you call them, Make-A-Wishes, but you know.
Yeah, thousands of cancer kids all across America would just
drop dead all at once. That was awful. I'm sorry.
No, what's awful is that they're already dead.
Oh, well that got really dark.
It's true though.
Oh, I gave him cancer? Oh, I'm the fucking guy who gave him cancer.
Oh, the cancer wizard.
That's right. All right.
Next up, we got Jericho.
John Cena's the one who had physical contact with him. Whoa, just point out the facts here.
Gross.
I'm not...
It's a big accusation.
That he is the source of cancer, of children's cancer.
I mean, I'm not saying I don't think that's true.
Yeah, I haven't seen the test to disprove it, so...
In my opinion, one of the best personal lines I've ever had was after a match, John Cena went outside to the ring and he gave his title to a kid with cerebral palsy in the front row. And I just go, oh, goddamn WWE, they gave that poor kid cerebral palsy just so John Cena could look great on TV.
Oh, my God.
That's awful on so many levels. But what's not awful is one of the only good matches that I see here, which is Jericho versus Owens.
Yeah, I'm so excited for this match.
I think this is probably going to be one of the best matches on the card.
Jericho.
Jericho? Jericho it is?
See, I'm going to Owens just because I think Jericho's going on tour soon.
Okay.
With Fozzy, the greatest rock band known to man.
So you haven't heard them?
I have their first album, so...
Oh, only their first?
Yeah.
I had 3 of their songs on my iPod
bad.
once.
I'm sorry?
I had 3 of their songs on my iPod once. And then didn't anymore.
Then you heard them, and then you were like, eh.
No, actually, one of their songs I didn't mind so much.
Oh.
I don't remember which one it is now, but...
Jericho doesn't sing
What do you think?
I say Owens, because the only way that... I mean, it was great television, but the only way that this angle that's lasted a year pays off, I think, is with Jericho putting Owens over.
I agree. I think Owens gets the rub here. And for the U.S. title, which is just unbelievable that this is a U.S. title match. Then we have the Raw Women's title. Now, this match has been described differently every time they've described it. It's an elimination match. Okay. Last I heard, it was an elimination match.
Right.
Is that still the truth?
I believe, yes.
Okay.
I think so, yeah.
Okay. If so, who do you got winning, and who do you have going out first? We'll make this a little bit of a double.
Who are the ladies?
We got Charlotte, Bayley, Sasha, and Nia Jax.
I think they're taking it... Oh, man. I want to say they're taking Nia Jax out first.
Okay. So Nia's out first.
And I think Charlotte will win.
Okay.
I agree with Nia first.
Okay. So you got Charlotte and Nia out first.
It comes down to Bayley and Charlotte. Charlotte takes it.
I am reluctantly taking Sasha out first. Predicting a heel turn. From Sasha. She's kind of on her way anyway to a heel turn. She's much better as a heel. Anyway.
Yeah. She's only a face because she was so good at being a heel that people fell in love with her.
Right. The Kevin Owens syndrome.
Yes.
Yeah. Who do you got? Winner or first out?
Sasha out first. Okay. Then helping eliminate Bayley, and then Charlotte winning.
Okay. Sage, did you say who you have winning?
No, I think I don't know. I guess Charlotte, yeah.
Okay.
She fucking wins all matches like all the time, so might as well.
So I'm going Bayley because I feel like it's the only way this match makes sense in my head, just from a booking standpoint. Because you have right now, so Sasha's, we'll call her a tweener for now, but I'm pretty sure she's like a straight up heel, or pretty soon she'll be a heel. Charlotte's obviously a heel. Nia's obviously a heel. I think Charlotte turns face very soon. Don't know why they're going to do it, but I have a feeling that it's coming. Again, I don't agree with it.
I don't even know how she could. Like, she's...
That's what I mean. I don't see how they're going to do it.
After that promo she cut with Rick in the ring when she fired.
That was so long ago, though.
It was so long ago, but that was so vicious.
Yeah. Look, I don't know how they're going to do it or if they're going to do it, but I think 3 heels chasing a babyface doesn't make sense unless the babyface is going to win.
Okay.
That's, in my head, it doesn't work any other way. Otherwise, it's just weird. Like, it just feels weird. I think it's going to come down to Bayley versus Charlotte, though.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's pretty much the conclusion I think all of us drew.
The fact that Bayley's wrestling in a WrestleMania match, like...
It makes me happy, but I think she really needs to work on her promo skills before she can hold the title for a long time.
That's true.
Because that's one thing that apparently they're not teaching very well down in NXT, because it's really just...
Well, that's because
Dusty was the promo coach.
Right.
Yeah, Matt killed Dusty Rhodes.
Right.
Fucking murderer!
How could you fucking do it, Matt?
Oh, God.
American dream, baby!
You fed him.
Leave! Yeah, so... I think she needs to work on that. But now we have Shane versus AJ Styles. 2 people that do not need to work on their promo skills. Because one thing that they're good at is talking.
Yeah.
And talking.
And also being 2 of the most, probably, like, entertaining guys in the ring.
Yeah. I have very different definitions of entertaining.
You don't like AJ Styles in the ring?
I love AJ Styles in the ring.
All right.
I hate seeing Shane McMahon in the ring.
Why?
Because he is not a trained wrestler. He's a stunt monkey that is willing to throw himself off of very high objects and crash and burn. That's fine.
That's what people want to see.
That's fine.
You can't tell me.
You're
a
upset.
Wrestler that does not make.
That's like saying I don't like the fans of NASCAR who go there for crashes.
I don't like fans of NASCAR in general.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I don't care why they go there. They're stupid. Left turns. I don't care.
But you're fine. You're fine with that spectacle so long as it's not taking up a slot in a match with a guy who should be with someone at the high caliber as AJ Styles.
I don't think Shane McMahon should be on a WrestleMania card ever again, including this
Fair
one.
enough. Okay.
Because what fucking difference does it make if he wins or loses? It doesn't matter at all. There's no stakes in this match at all. Even though they build it up like, oh, I kind of hate you, but then on Friday, I'm still thinking SmackDown's on Friday. On Tuesday, they were talking about how much they respect each other. Fucking worst build ever. Stupid. No point in having this match. Part-timers should not be at WrestleMania. End of story for me.
No, fair enough.
And I understand why they are, but I still completely disagree with
No, fair enough. I get that.
I'm taking AJ wholeheartedly. And never looking back.
Yeah.
And if Shane wins, I will lose all my points because I don't care.
I'll probably take AJ Styles.
Is it a clean sweep, I imagine?
Not at all. Shane O'Mac's taking the W. I wasn't kidding when I said it.
Oh, no.
I can't wait for that stunt.
I think that there might be a dusty finish to this one. I'm gonna say AJ.
I'm gonna say no
but
decision.
I'm going AJ, but I'm thinking that I might be wrong here. Making the wrong decision.
All right. I mean,
well, then why don't you pick Shane?
Because I'm like 60-40 right now.
Smart money's on AJ kind of thing.
Smart money's on AJ, but I'm like 60-40 right now. I don't trust it. I think everybody looks at that match and goes, okay, AJ Styles beats Shane McMahon. So why are you having that match? I think something happens.
Exactly. Makes no fucking sense. It
right.
makes no sense.
Right. So there's something. So that's why I think something is going to occur, because you don't. You don't, or they don't book for what necessarily makes sense. They book around the ideas they have. So if they know they want there to be a dusty finish in this match, then it doesn't matter that it's not for anything, and it doesn't matter if Shane can't win because Shane's not going to win. It's lazy.
Who had the best year from WrestleMania to WrestleMania?
Kevin Owens.
Okay. Give me who else then? Would you argue? I would argue AJ Styles did. Right? I don't think that's an unfair argument.
No, not at all.
In 1 year, he won the title. Good run with it.
Yeah. I guess you could argue Roman Reigns too, but no one cares. I mean, not from a wrestling perspective.
Goldberg's had a great year.
No.
So AJ Styles is arguably the best wrestler in the company right now.
In my opinion, yeah, he's up there.
I can't think of a wrestler. I can't think of anyone who's better overall.
Overall, right?
Than he is.
Yeah, on the mic, in the ring.
There are people who might be better on the mic, but they aren't better in the ring.
Right.
And there are people who might be a little bit better in the ring, but they're not better on the mic.
Right. Okay, fair enough. And in your two opinions, that you think it's possible that they book Shane McMahon, a not wrestler, to defeat their rising star, their
Well, he's a McMahon.
Am I happy about it?
McMahon power.
Am I happy about it? No.
Okay.
But is this the WWE?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
You're underestimating the power of Vince McMahon's stupidity.
The only way I see Shane winning is if they call somebody up from like
Shinsuke
from Smack, and he gets involved.
That
and
was my only
they
thought
start
too.
something.
Yeah, that was my only thought too. Is that Shinsuke's
like maybe it doesn't even have to be Shinsuke. Just like if anybody gets involved, then that sets up AJ Styles' new feud for the next couple months.
Right.
Like, it could literally be AJ Styles kicking the shit out of him for 30 minutes. Shane does his one spot monkey thing.
The coast to coast.
And then, AJ Styles in the ring getting ready to finish him off, and you hear the strings from Shinsuke's song. And then Shane rolls him up. It could be anything like that. I don't even know.
I just hate watching Shane in the ring. I really do.
That's
he
fair
throws
enough.
the stupidest punches. He can't. He doesn't know how to sell. He's it's whatever.
Shane McMahon.
He's a McMahon. Yes, he should work behind the scenes like all the other McMahons should.
Here comes the money.
You cannot tell me that Stephanie has not been hands
She's
down.
a distraction to the rest of the card.
She has been the best antagonist in the business.
See,
you're right.
I completely disagree.
Okay.
I think she's a fantastic on-screen personality. I like watching her work. Nobody can get the crowd angry like she can.
Okay.
However, the goal of an antagonist in wrestling at some point is to have a payoff.
To come up
Nobody,
you can't hit her.
There's no come up. No, not even hit her. There's
Except
no.
Unless you're Roman Reigns, you could spear her last year, but whatever.
There's no comeuppance. Even when she doesn't get her way, she gets her way. Yep. Look at a year later after WrestleMania when they did the brand split and the no more authority and control.
Yep.
Who's in control? There's no comeuppance. The last time anything bad happened to her was when Vicky Guerrero got fired and pushed her into a pool of pudding.
She fought Brie Bella last year or 2 years ago.
And won.
I know, but fought her at least.
Let me just ask, what's so bad about getting pushed into a pool of pudding?
Nothing, in my opinion, but it was embarrassing for a lady of her stature.
Free pudding. Free pudding. It's
I love that.
And they said it was mud.
Oh.
It's pudding.
Oh, it's pudding.
It's pudding.
I know mud, I know pudding. That's pudding.
Well, so transitioning from Stephanie to her husband, we got Triple H versus Seth Rollins next.
The one match on the card I'm excited for.
But do you think it's going to be a match?
No.
Okay.
No, it was an unsanctioned street fight. So
hold harmless agreement. They went British with it. So
it's it's not going to be great. Because, how banged up is Rollins' knee still? Like, he can't, it's obviously, good enough that he's cleared to wrestle.
They're not putting someone on.
He's not fully cleared to wrestle. That's the thing.
No way.
He's not fully cleared. The thing is, the reason why this is this type of match is because he can't do a full match. I think there's going to be run-ins all over this match. There's going to be, I think, a returning Finn Balor. I think a Samoa Joe interference is obvious. I think Kevin Owens is obvious.
Yeah. I think, I don't know if Balor's going to come.
Maybe then Sami Zayn, maybe. So,
somebody has to come out for Seth Rollins.
Take the stress off him.
This is actually, if I can make a jump real quick.
Yeah.
I know we're still going through the WrestleMania and that's fine. I just want to jump into news real quick because this is actually something people might not have heard. And I'll show you now. Seth Rollins here. Seth Rollins has 103.5 fever and pneumonia.
At this current moment?
So, I don't think this match is going to happen.
Oh, it'll happen.
I honestly believe that he is going to get replaced. Rollins is going to come out and make the replacement. And I think it's going to be a returning Finn Balor.
That wouldn't be bad.
The Rock.
Just what everyone wants to see. The Rock, a movie star, versus Triple H, the Authority.
You cannot tell me that people would not be wet to see that fight.
They would be.
That Attitude Era street fight? Are you kidding?
I suppose, but I
out of here.
Would not care about it at all.
So I know we're not doing news right now, but I figured
this is relevant to the topic. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, that's definitely concerning.
So I honestly don't think this match will happen. I think if it does happen, there's no way Rollins doesn't win.
I say there's no way that Triple H doesn't lose.
Right.
So you're taking Triple H either way?
Yeah.
Okay. Trips. Well, this is definitely news to me. If they are going to replace him, I would think if it's not Finn Balor, it's going to be Sami Zayn. I think pretty, he's the only other person that makes sense.
Mick Foley.
Oh. I think Mick Foley would come out and introduce Sami Zayn or something like that. I don't know how would they run this though?
I honestly don't know how it would run.
Yeah, that's true. He doesn't have a hip.
It's just gone. That's why they don't show his lower half anymore.
Right. He's actually a spider person from the waist down. Wow, I don't know who to take then. Shit. I'll take Rollins or whoever replaces him.
Yeah, I'm saying either way, Triple H is losing.
Okay, yeah.
Because he doesn't need to win.
Yeah. He doesn't need the win, and I feel like at this point in his career, I know it's a little late for him, but at this point in the career, he knows that he doesn't need this win.
So are you taking whoever the opponent is as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just like he didn't need the WWE title, like last year.
No, I don't think he did. Yeah. I don't think he didn't. But
that's what I'm saying.
I don't think he wanted it. I think they gave it to him because he's not booking Raw.
They should have put just anybody else in that spot. Someone had to go against Reigns. It couldn't be Lesnar again. The crowd would have gone crazy. It could have been built a new big heel. Like call somebody up. Doesn't have to be Triple H.
I might have some interesting news as well. I don't know if you heard about this, but the rumor is next year's WrestleMania they want to do Lesnar versus Reigns for the title.
Yep.
In the main event.
Yeah,
God fucking damn it!
I heard that.
Why?
Because they're going to be the only two people to ever beat The Undertaker at WrestleMania. Spoiler alert, Reigns is going to beat him.
Yeah,
pretty clear.
So obvious that Reigns is going to win that fight.
Yeah. So the last three matches I have here are Goldberg and Lesnar, Bray versus Orton, and Taker versus Reigns. We don't know which one is going on last. Last rumor I heard was that it's going to be Taker and Reigns.
Yeah, Taker and Reigns supposed to be going on last.
Taker's last match.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah.
Well, they still think that Taker's going to have at least 2 more WrestleManias.
No. Not
I don't think he's going to make it through this one.
Not the reports I read. The reports I read said a lot of people are concerned about him backstage because he's been showing up for like trial runs and things like that. And he's not recovered at all from his hip surgery. So I don't think this match is number one. If that match goes on last, it's going to be a stinker.
I think, besides Bray and Orton, I think if either of these two matches go on last, it's going to be a stinker.
No, but I think at least the crowd would still be hot, at least for Goldberg Lesnar.
The match of the night.
I don't give a shit.
No, but the crowd
does. The match of the night. Are you kidding me?
Get out.
2 biggest niggas in the fucking company.
You just get right out of town.
No, I will not get out of town. I'll stay right in this town.
So let's go Goldberg Lesnar first. Who do we got winning? And let's come up with an over/under on a time.
You know who wins? The audience.
See,
True.
I'm gonna go Lesnar wins.
Okay.
And it's gonna take longer because I think he's gonna do what he did to Cena.
Okay.
And just suplex the shit out of him.
So you think it's gonna be like a total squash?
Maybe not a total squash, but it's gonna be longer than a minute.
Okay. Well, what do we want to put the over/under at?
I'm saying this match
from bell ringing to end of match.
I'm saying this match can't go on any longer than 12 to 15 minutes.
I think you are crazy if you think it's going to go on for 12 minutes.
I don't think it breaks 8. Right? Did you have it?
I was going to throw over/under at 6.
I don't know. I think
that's fair. I think
I'm saying over 6.
Okay.
I think they're gonna tell a story with it. I think Lesnar's. No.
We're old, we're white, and we're sore.
I'll do over/under at 7 minutes. Is that
exactly? That's fair.
Okay.
That's fair. I'm going over then.
Okay. And who do you have winning?
Lesnar.
Okay. Lesnar with the over. Sideshow. Lesnar with the over as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yup.
My man Goldberg.
With the under.
The under. Absolutely with the under.
I'm taking Lesnar with the under. I loved on Raw when Paul Heyman said he started doing like a prayer, and he goes, "Oh wait, no, I can't." Goldberg's he's like me, Jewish. I was crying because he started doing like "In nomine Padre" is it? Wait, no, I can't. No, he's like me.
Yeah.
and Lesnar just started laughing. I don't think he knew what was happening, but
no, he was just like, I know I should laugh here.
Robot Lesnar.
Bork nut smash. Bork laugh. Ha ha ha.
What about Bray versus Orton?
Oh,
I'm so excited for this match.
I'm taking Bray straight up all day.
Yep,
and it's gonna be clean.
Yeah, I think I might take Bray.
It's his time to shine.
I don't think it's gonna be clean.
No.
I think they're gonna either introduce a new Wyatt family member or like
Rowan is cleared,
or like Sister Abigail's gonna show up or something like that.
That would be nice.
I'm thinking Sister Abigail because he burned the rocking chair.
But also Randy Orton stabbed the ashes of Sister Abigail with a demonic object.
That was so dumb. That was so fucking stupid.
I don't know.
It's pretty demonic, though, right?
Yeah.
It's Chris face, wasn't it?
I don't remember.
No, it was like
something weird.
Staff thing.
Yeah. I don't know. It was the staff of the serpent. I don't know. Whatever. Who are you taking?
I'm taking Bray, and I'm taking Sister Abigail comes out.
Okay.
Who's Sister Abigail?
No.
That's Bray Wyatt's whole thing. He's like, Sister Abigail, she used to tell me.
No. Who would Sister Abigail be?
I have no idea.
It would be Blue Pants.
You really?
Ooh, Blue Pants! Bring her in.
I'm sorry.
I got there to jangle now.
She's been incognito this whole time. They just signed 2 people. The one that came out on NXT is Ruby Riott, and they signed this other girl named Kimberly from the Indies.
Yeah.
Could be her.
Kimberly.
Is that her name, Kimberly?
Yeah,
I only heard it in
It's Kimberly.
Okay. Yeah. And I've heard they're really, really good, so I don't know, maybe that.
Well, one of them...
Are you taking Bray or are you taking Orton?
I'm taking Bray Wyatt.
Oh, okay. It's the first time you didn't go against us.
I know.
Actually, no, I'm sorry. It's not the first time, but
it's one of the few.
It's like the second time.
Yeah, because I know who are going to win these matches. So.
No, that was the first time you didn't... When all of us picked one, you didn't go with the other one.
Oh.
That's the first time that happened.
Because I really do think it's plenty obvious that the Sister Abigail angle is going to happen.
Yeah. And then
because
possibly the main event, Taker versus Reigns.
I mean, obviously it's going to be Reigns.
Yeah.
I'm not happy about it.
You can clean up that tongue right now, sir. It's going to be Roman Reigns.
Roman Reigns, the guy who kicks butt.
Are we all taking Reigns?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Here's the only way that I'm okay with it is if he becomes the biggest heel in the company for the next year or 2.
See, the reason I have a problem with it is because there's no talk about him ever becoming a heel.
I think he's already a heel.
There's no way that you can have... Like, the reason it worked with Lesnar beating Taker is because Lesnar is a heel.
Truly a monster.
Yeah, like,
well.
he is...
He's a physical, specimen of a man.
Yeah, like, Roman Reigns, if you beat The Undertaker at WrestleMania, if you're the second person to do it, there's no way that the people aren't going to hate you more than they already do.
No. And this is the, in my opinion, the common misconception with Roman Reigns. I don't have a problem with him beating everybody on the card. I don't. What I have a problem with is his portrayal, because it's the same portrayal that was given to John Cena for the last 15 years about how he's the underdog when he's not. When he's been pinned clean twice since his debut. And one was to Finn Balor and one was to...
I don't even know. Oh, Lesnar.
No, he wasn't pinned clean
to
Lesnar. One was to Finn Balor and one was to Seth Rollins.
Yeah. Okay.
And that was within a 6-week span. Like, how long? Not that far long ago.
Pretty recently, just to squash him.
The past summer.
And those are his only 2 clean pinfall losses. Stop telling me he's an underdog. Same with John Cena.
Out in 8 years.
He's not an underdog. Yeah, stop telling me he's an underdog. You can't be the big dog and the underdog.
He has no sympathy behind him whatsoever.
None.
So take advantage of that. Go full heel. Spear the Undertaker. When he's down, you have him for the 3 count. Pick him back up. Spear him again. Then hold him down for 3 count. Pick him back up. Spear him a 3rd time until that man can no longer move.
Right.
That's how you turn him heel.
Yeah. Shatter the Undertaker's ribs.
Yeah, yes. Exactly. That's how you do it.
And then maybe he'll learn to not come back.
And then you stand over him at
the... No way, fellas. I think that he's really killing it with this current gimmick. He's really good.
Imagine
a lot of kids like him. He's getting a lot
of... We're doing Undertaker or Reigns?
Reigns.
Okay.
His merch sells,
His merch does sell. He's the number 1 merch seller in the company.
Right.
But at the same time, imagine that happens.
Not after that AJ Styles debuted his new fucking Untouchable shirt or the new Seth Rollins Kingslayer shirt. He's not going to be the number 1 seller anymore.
Man, that Kingslayer shirt looks good.
Great. And the Untouchable shirt from AJ Styles?
Great.
Amazing. Sorry, go ahead. And once Finn Balor comes back, he's going to be the number 1 seller. Anyway.
Oh, Finn Balor.
No, I just, I'm not that pumped for WrestleMania. I'll be straight up.
All right, nerds. So that's something you're not pumped for. Something I am pumped for is to hear what you brought us for news.
Right.
Yes.
So let's jump into that real quick.
Yes.
So we already went over our Seth Rollins piece. We got another piece of information about WrestleMania weekend. Bam, Big Show.
So we are currently looking at the Big Show in a video game, doing a horizontal...
a Melina split.
A Melina split. That's what it's called? Yeah.
So Big Show recently said on the Sam Roberts and Jim Norton radio morning show that this will be his last WrestleMania. So Big Show's hanging up the straps.
I think that's about time.
Yeah, I think that's really fair because he looks physically in the ring like that. He's got enough spring in his step that he's not living in agony like Mick Foley or like most big men would be.
Yeah,
especially after having a career as long as he has had. So I'm actually genuinely happy to hear that.
Yeah, and also, does this change your view of the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal? Does maybe Big Show win it 2 years in a row and retire on that laurel alone?
Corbin 2 years in a row
last year.
Yeah, he won.
Oh, he won the
Show won the inaugural one.
Yeah, I don't think he does. I don't think he wins. I think he's the type of guy that will give the rub to Braun Strowman, who is the next version of that.
Yeah,
okay,
he is,
fair enough.
He's that type of guy.
With those insoles in his boots, he is just as tall as Show.
Almost, yeah.
So, goodbye to Big
though.
Show.
That's sad, though.
Yeah, it's the end of an era.
That is definitely the end of an era because he's
been around forever.
He's the last legit Giant.
Fuck yeah, yes.
Strowman is close, but I mean,
Strowman's big boy.
Yeah,
he's a big fella, but he is not as big as the Big Show.
No.
I wonder how tall the Big Show was at his peak because you
I think he was like 7'2".
Something like that. Yeah,
that's crazy.
7'2".
And so our last piece of news is about this gentleman right here.
Shelton Benjamin
giving the coolest scream you've ever seen.
What is he holding there?
That's the ROH championship.
He's not the ROH champion.
He's not. This is when he was the tag team champion with someone else.
Because I was like, did Chris Daniels lose it already? Because he just won it after fucking 11 years or something.
No, this news is not about him winning the ROH title. It is about him finally being cleared to compete.
Yeah?
Yes.
Ooh.
So there are talks that he will debut shortly after WrestleMania. So we have something to look forward to.
WWE doctors.
Oh yeah, he's still under contract with WWE. He was signed a contract about 9 months ago, and then he injured himself. He's been rehabbing ever since. His contract was for 2 years, so he's still got a year and a month.
I think he's going SmackDown, so it's going to be good.
I think we're going to see a new Intercontinental Champion right away.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah. I would freaking pay for that.
But I think that's awesome. Nikolai, I don't think you've ever had the pleasure of watching Shelton Benjamin work.
I have absolutely no idea who we're talking about.
He was one of the world's greatest tag team.
Yes.
The Hardy Boys?
No.
That was the name. The world's greatest tag team.
Oh.
No, that's Jeff Hardy. He's really taking the change.
But yeah, what? Jesus.
Oh man, my ears hurt.
They do.
I cry about Jesus.
Shelton Benjamin's a great wrestler, and you're gonna be psyched to see him compete.
Because he'll either have match of the night or he will have the biggest botch of the night, and it's hysterical either way.
What? Like, give me an example of a Shelton Benjamin botch.
So he does kind of like the AJ Styles phenomenal forearm. Like, he'll jump up to the top rope from the outside, and he'll springboard. But whether he or not his feet actually hit the ropes on the springboard, total 50-50 shot. He botched against Triple H, and then Triple H buried this guy for like the rest of the year.
Well, I mean, yeah, you're not allowed to do it. You gotta be 100%.
Yep.
You gotta go 100% against Triple H, and then he also was
he's
half of the greatest super kick to ever happen.
Oh man.
Oh yes.
Best super kick.
For those of you that want to envision this as well, this is when Shawn Michaels super kicked Shelton Benjamin, and it is...
And he murdered him to death.
Yeah, here we go. Oh yeah, he's about springboard. But he actually hits this one, so that's great. Boom!
The greatest super kick of all time. He cleared almost the entire ring.
Oh, he's an athletic nutcase. Like, he is disgusting.
Wow. Oh, man. I wish they didn't change the angle the second the kick was popped.
They always do that. It's to protect the business, So that's amazing news, actually.
Yes, and I'm very excited for that.
Wait for that.
Now, before we move into our takeover breakdown, I would like to do some title push Barry, if that's cool with you guys.
Oh, yeah.
I was thinking we could do because I think we're all excited for Takeover, so maybe just save the Takeover breakdown and stuff for the end.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
Awesome.
So this week on Title Push Barry, I have taken it to the tag team division, and I'm doing it a little bit differently than you guys took it before. I'm going with 3 teams you probably don't want to push or give the title to. So you have to choose, figure out which of these 3, I would argue, horrible teams.
Great.
Are you elevating? Okay. So the first team, we've got Breezango.
Oh, not horrible. Okay.
Well,
okay. Got it.
Next we got the Shining Stars.
Okay.
And we got the Vaudevillains.
Okay.
Not sure any one of these 3 teams have won a match yet on the main roster. The Vaudevillains definitely have.
I'll go. I'm gonna give the titles to Breezango.
Okay.
I'm gonna push Vaudevillains, and I'm going to bury Shining Stars.
Okay.
I'll have what he's having.
I was gonna say the exact same thing.
Well, give me some arguments then. Right. Tell me how your push looks. What your title reign looks like. Give me something to differentiate.
I mean, I would push the Vaudevillains as a serious heel tag team. I would have them work. They have Simon Gotch, so I'd have them work that like old school style. That rubbing the head against the ropes and odd arm bars on the ground. You know what I'm talking about. Yep. Like dirty Southern heel wrestling.
Oh, Dirty Jack knows dirty Southern heel wrestling.
Yeah, just take it back like old school.
Yeah. Okay. And what does a Breezango title reign look like?
It looks
glorious.
Yeah, it looks
handsome as hell.
Looks beautiful. That's what it looks like.
Okay. Well,
the only reason I'm giving them the title is because I love Tyler Breeze. I hate that he's in a tag team. I wish he was by himself, doing his own thing again. But he just wasn't good, I guess.
The best day ever when I learned that I no longer had to watch him walk out to the ring on NXT.
Oh my god, I miss him on NXT so much.
I hate him so much. I couldn't do it.
He never should have left.
So, but you're still putting the titles on him, or are you changing it? Okay.
I'd still put the title on him.
Okay. So
all 3 teams are fucking garbage. I hate all 3 of those teams. You're right, but they're the only teams with any actual talent. The Shining Stars, they don't even register. Like, they are where they are because,
Oh, you get Los Matadores?
No, they're not wearing those anymore.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, well, I still don't have much differentiation, so give me one more, like...
Actually, let me think what else. Why I would... God, no.
Come to Puerto Rico.
Wait, the Shining Stars are the Los Matadores?
Yeah.
Who the fuck did I think the Shining Stars were?
They just don't have the things anymore. Now they're...
Those guys are pretty good wrestlers. They're just terrible on the mic.
I just hate the...
I still keep everything the same.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate. I know. Man. I mean, I would change up Breezango. I would change up how they wrestled. I would change up how they wrestled.
I'd get rid of the fashion police gimmick.
Yeah, the fashion police gimmick is stupid.
Okay.
I would go with the cocky gimmick. They're both handsome guys who are aware of their appearance.
Make it more serious.
And then just that they're basically what Bobby Roode is doing, but not that. Not to that extent.
Yeah, gotcha. Okay, so what I'm hearing right now is that the 3 of you are booking this gimmick together.
Yeah.
And you're all pretty much in full agreement.
Pretty
with
much,
this.
yeah.
So this week is going to be a weird 3-way tie.
It's a weird... There's no real answer. Like,
because they're all so bad. I genuinely hate the Vaudevillains almost as much as I hate Tyler Breeze. Almost as much as I didn't even remember who the Shining Stars were.
I almost put the Ascension in there.
The Ascension, I would have thrown the titles on.
Yeah, I thought that would have been too easy, though, because everyone here likes the Ascension.
They need the titles. They have to have a monster run like they did in NXT.
Yeah, I agree. So we have a 3-way tie. Worst debate ever.
Now I just want... It is the worst debate ever. But now I just want Breezango...
To be different.
To be like a... I want them to be the Rockers where both people think that they're Shawn Michaels.
Yes.
That's great.
That is amazing.
That's really
find
good.
out that they're both Marty Jannetty.
Yeah. Their finisher is that they're in opposite corners and they give a guy a super kick. They call it the Sweet Chin Symphony.
Ooh, that's pretty nice.
Wow.
But I don't know if Fandango can hit the super kick.
He can. Sure he's a decent wrestler. Exactly. He just
if you like shitty wrestlers. Fucking stupid tag teams. Fucking vaudevillains.
Well, hopefully we get a better debate out of this next segment. Which
that was rough.
And shut your mouth.
So last week I challenged you gentlemen to to bring to me a superstar that was the most influential, a superstar that changed wrestling
for the next generation.
For the next generation, with the caveat of you cannot pick Shawn Michaels, right? Because I feel like that'd be too easy. Whoever got to answer first would get the win.
Right.
All right. So, who feels that they've got the winner here? Who feels they got the right answer?
I mean, I've got an answer, but
I have an answer too. My answer's no. I got it.
I just didn't. I went first last week, so
I'll go first. I'll go first. So my wrestler that I'm going to say is the most influential in the next generation is Stone Cold Steve Austin. Mm-hmm. The reason I'm going to say Stone Cold Steve Austin. Oh wait, should someone be keeping time?
Right. I'll time it.
How much time do we get?
We get 1 minute and then 30 seconds.
1 minute? Yeah. Oh, I can't think of something for a minute.
Okay. Okay, go ahead.
So the wrestler that I believe has been the most influential in the next generation is Stone Cold Steve Austin. The reason I say that is because if you listen to stars nowadays, if you listen to who they grew up watching, if you listen to, that sort of harder edge that almost every superstar seems to have now, that tougher side to them, I think Austin really inspired that in a lot of people. I feel like Kevin Owens has even come out and said, like, there's a reason I don't ever stop running my mouth inside and outside of the ring. It's because, Steve Austin never said, never shut your mouth, always be talking. And I feel like a lot of people go by that now. And I feel like that's something that has added to the world of wrestling. I don't know how much time I have left, but that's what I got.
That's good.
Okay.
All right. I think I'll go. All right.
Go ahead.
All right. Well, this is a group, a two tag team that changed.
That's fine. You can say tag team.
I'm gonna go with the Outsiders, Kevin Nash and Scott Hall.
Wow.
Because when they went to WCW, they made it so you didn't need to have like a stupid gimmick. Like WWE at that time, it was like all these like stupid like Doink the Clown and like stuff like that, like the fucking whatever the fuck they were, but the Godwins, that's one. But it was more real. You could just be like a real person. It felt like, I don't know, just. And now more people are like that these days. They don't have these dumb gimmicks. It's just more real people, you know?
Themselves and steroids.
Yeah, exactly. It's
okay.
And then I have a lot of time left, but I'm going to stop there. Oh,
okay.
Really? Nice.
Yeah. All right. Go away. Okay. All right, so I'm not saying this is a good thing, but I'm saying the most influential superstar on the next generation was John Cena. And I know he's still wrestling now, but when he started to do his whole kid-friendly thing, we launched into the PG era. He literally created that happening. He's called the face of the company for a reason. There's a reason why it went to a PG era. There's a reason why he's now tied with Ric Flair on championships. He influenced an entire generation of almost 10 years of TV directly from his arrival and his sustaining of the top guy in the company. Now, and again, I'm saying this is not necessarily a good thing because it brought us to the PG era, which we did not enjoy, but the influence was still there nonetheless. And I'll go at you guys with my 30 seconds when we're ready.
Okay. All right. So 30-second rebuttal, same order?
Yeah.
All right. So, I agree with you that John Cena had maybe a huge influence on the next generation of wrestlers. I don't believe that influence necessarily came exactly from him. I'm sure he helped push it forward, but I think he was more of a tool of a company moving in that direction, seeing that they could make more money that way. So I think it's a byproduct of him. While he is influential, I don't think he would be more influential than Steve Austin, who is, did everything for himself, learned to speak for himself. Damn it. Okay. It's been too long. I'm sorry.
Yep.
As it happens.
Disproven.
You're up.
Is your boy? You about to tell him?
I am about to tell him. So, John Cena, I'm going to go ahead with what Matt said about John Cena. I agree about that. He was just used by the company. Stone Cold, he didn't start doing what he was doing until WCW and all the NWO stuff started happening. So his gimmick was brought forth by the Outsiders doing what they were doing. So suck my dick. 3 seconds left, it counted.
Damn it.
All right.
He got me good there.
Well, I'm about to get you harder.
Damn.
Ooh. Here's the thing about Stone Cold influencing the next generation. The next generation after him is the PG era. If you're saying he influenced that, there is no shot. He influenced the era he was in at the time, but after he was done, or, he was only there for not super long as the Stone Cold Steve Austin character. Afterwards, not so much. With the Outsiders, no one looks to them as a tag team icon. They look at them as people because of what they accomplished as people, but as wrestlers, they weren't so great in the ring. And that's all the time I have for.
Oh, wow. All right. So, that was some very compelling arguments. That was really well done.
Tough job here.
I gotta be honest, the going around the horn, looking at Seich here, the pick of the Outsiders, I did not see that coming, and you're absolutely right. That was the Outsiders going to WCW, and then the eventual and almost immediate creation of the NWO, and that being the biggest thing in wrestling, that was super influential. That almost buried WWE at one point. So, I mean, that's pretty unbelievable. That's a great choice. Stone Cold Steve Austin, you're absolutely right. He influenced a lot of people. He influenced a lot of wrestlers. So, that's a great... I don't know. This is so tough. And Cena...
Fuck John Cena.
I know I'm not going to win with Nikolai the judge if I pick John Cena, but it was the best argument
I like how he went around and then he was like, and John Cena.
Yeah.
That was the argument you made, so
See,
that happened.
Your argument with Cena, I really like as well, because, the PG era that's what we're living in. I don't think the company's going to change. I don't know how different it can really be. All right, so... I'm going to knock out first the Outsiders. I do not think that they were... Whereas that was a pivotal moment, I do not think that people... I was more thinking... And the reason why I excluded Shawn Michaels is because I meant the wrestler that people wanted to imitate and be. And whereas the Outsiders made a lot of people change the way they looked or change their personalities, I don't think people wanted to imitate them. And that being the way my mind was thinking...
Bullshit.
I'm going to have to pick Stone Cold as our winner. And I'll tell you why. Because Cena
he's a fucking man.
Was the face of the PG era.
That's my general manager right there.
But he was not... But wrestlers aren't wrestling like him. Okay. Because he changed wrestling.
Fair enough.
Whereas I feel like wrestlers wrestle like Stone Cold did.
Fair enough.
With that attitude, that level of charisma. So Matt's our big winner for this week.
Woo!
All right.
Bullshit.
And while we're going up with the takeover card, try to think of a thing for next week as well.
Next week?
Or next week.
Okay.
Well, we have time.
Now, geez.
No, we have time. Think about it.
Who are your panties?
So we opened the show with... Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
So we opened the show with something that is going to be big no matter what, because WrestleMania is always big. No matter what. That is what the McMahon family lives for, is WrestleMania and what they have created there. And they deserve to, because it's unbelievable. It truly stands amongst the biggest nights in sports entertainment. And I know that a lot of people who are big football fans exclusively or big baseball fans and the traditional sports will look down upon WrestleMania. But even just because it's not a real sport or whatever you want to say. All that being said, we're not really looking forward to WrestleMania. What we're looking forward to is what's the future of the company. NXT Takeover.
Oh, Takeover looks so good.
And I gotta tell you, there are some matches on there that I think are going to be 10 times better than any of the products we're going to get to see on Sunday.
Pretty much every single match.
Yeah, I was thinking almost all.
There's like 4.
Yeah.
There's 5.
5
matches total. I don't know how you're going to count one of them because it's the guy's debut, but we'll see.
Oh, Alistair. Oh,
yeah. We'll start there because that's the first match I have here. So
Tommy End.
I think it's going to be good.
I've never seen him on the Indies.
He's good.
Okay.
He's good.
And then because he's going against what?
Andrade Cien
Almas.
Yeah.
Almas is. He puts on great matches all the time.
Almost kills it every single time he's in the ring.
Yeah.
I love him as a heel. His babyface thing was not working.
Not at all.
Heel was 180. Now I love him every time he's on screen.
Agreed. He was a heel while he was a face, so it didn't make any sense. So now he's a heel and it works. With that said, I'm still taking Aleister Black. Nobody loses their debut match.
Yeah.
Nobody does.
I agree.
Okay, so Black all around. Then I have written down Sanity versus Not Sanity because the other team doesn't have a cohesive team name, but it is the team of Ty Dillinger, No Way Jose, Roderick Strong, and
Ruby Riott.
Yes.
I mean, Sanity is just a freight train. They're an absolute freight train, and they're so good. Like they're unbelievable in the ring. I know that you're not a huge fan of their. What's the name of the girl in the group?
Nikki Cross.
Are you?
No,
no, it's Taters that didn't like her.
Oh, all right. Well,
she's the best on the mic.
Yeah. Oh, not on the
mic. Did she say? I think she said Asuka at some point.
I heard it somewhere. Are they having a match now?
Yeah, I picked Sanity, 100%.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with the other team just because Sanity's been beating the shit out of them, and I feel like they're gonna get the win.
Same. Sanity gets Not Sanity gets the win, also, and then Sanity gets a beatdown afterwards.
Also, they get the perfect 10. So
true.
That is true.
I'm actually sticking with Sanity here. I originally came into today thinking I was going to go Not Sanity, but thinking about it further, I think Ty Dillinger's going up, and I think keeping Sanity as this dominant force on NXT is more of a compelling story than this one redemption. Although I mean, the more I think about it, I mean, they're probably gonna win, but I think it would make more sense if Sanity does.
Give Dillinger the big win on his out.
Yeah, I could see it, but
it would make
sense. They lose on the way out in NXT.
Yeah.
That's been the thing.
Either way, it would be.
I think this is gonna be a great match either way, so I'm happy with it.
It's gonna be way better than fucking Goldberg and Lesnar. Tell you that right now.
Next up, we've got Asuka versus Ember Moon.
Oh, I can't wait for this match.
Asuka.
No, I'm going Ember Moon.
Same.
My girl.
Ember.
Asuka's a monster.
Oh, Asuka is a monster, but I don't think she's long for NXT.
I'm sticking with my prediction of her carrying all 3 women's titles. I'm taking Asuka.
Okay.
I don't think that's gonna happen at all, but I'm taking Asuka.
That's right.
I gotta stay consistent.
Like someone's gotta beat her. Somebody has to.
It'll be a returning Nikki Bella.
No.
Brie Bella's gonna pop the baby out real quick and come back.
That's a thing.
As long as the baby doesn't land on its neck.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Then we've got the NXT tag titles. Now this one has also been very, very confusing. Whenever they talk about elimination matches, they get very, very confused with the rules about the elimination matches.
Yeah.
At one point, they were saying it's one person gets eliminated, but the other person's still in.
Why would that?
And then they were saying.
So it's like a 6-man free for all, but there's teams.
Yeah, no, there's
But now they're saying that once one person is eliminated, the whole team is eliminated.
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
So so I guess that's the case, but I still have no idea.
It's in a tag team match. If I pin you or your partner, my team wins.
I agree, but they were not describing it that way 2 weeks ago. So that's why I was very confused. But anyway, so it's Authors of Pain, DIY, and the Revival.
I'm saying definitely not the Revival because they're probably going up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was thinking DIY was just going to retain.
They're not. Authors of Pain.
Wait, that's right. Authors of Pain.
I'm taking Authors of Pain.
I'm taking Authors of Pain.
Absolutely, Authors of Pain.
Authors of Pain.
Yeah, what am I saying?
You taking Authors stuff?
Yeah, they got it. They usually have heel champs on NXT for a while. Not even just NXT, just in general for a while.
Yeah,
AOP?
same.
Okay.
Yeah, AOP.
Plus, they need a dominant.
I think DIY is going to break up, and they're going to have a nice Gargano Ciampa storyline for a while too. So
God, I hope they don't break up.
And the revival's going up 100% the night after the night after WrestleMania. There's no way they're not.
They should have been. I feel like they should have been up
way long ago,
like months ago.
Yeah.
Imagine if that's the direction that NXT takes, is that Johnny Wrestling and Ciampa have eventually enter the heavyweight. Start going for the NXT title and stuff like that.
And then eventually it's Ciampa versus Gargano for the NXT. I mean, their match at the Cruiserweight Classic?
It was one of the best matches.
Insane.
Yeah. But if that was not nominated for Match of the Year, I don't know really what.
I think it won. No, I think it won Match of the Year for some on WWE.com or something like that.
I don't know.
It was great.
It's in that collection, isn't it? There was a collection of best matches of the year on the WWE Network.
That was on there,
and that was on there. It was called Good Enemies, Better Friends, or something like that.
Interesting. Did you guys hear they're doing a CWC type thing, but with women?
Yep.
Yeah.
They're doing a women's tournament.
They already started sending out invitations.
Oh, they did. Okay, so that's happening over the summer, I assume.
Soon, yeah.
It's manager.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. There's a couple names I hope they get. Candice LeRae, I would like to see.
I don't know any of the independent.
Deonna Purrazzo.
Deonna Purrazzo got an invite.
Terrible wrestler.
I hope they put Asuka in there and she just wins.
Oh, God, that'd be great.
Oh, just squash match.
Or Alexa Bliss, whoever. I mean, I don't have a preference.
Just whatever.
I don't have a preference unless it's Bliss. So then we have the NXT title match: Bobby Roode versus Shinsuke Nakamura, round 2.
Yeah, Roode.
It's Roode all around.
They're not gonna crown a 3-time NXT champ.
I think are we almost the same all the way down the card?
Sanity's the only difference here. No, I'm sorry, Asuka. Me and Nikolai picked Asuka. You guys picked Ember.
Oh yeah.
You two picked not Sanity. We picked Sanity. So we're on the same page on this one. And you guys.
Why don't you guys just kiss?
Not until we're done recording.
Why don't?
That's a good point.
The question for next week is: what do you think is the greatest gimmick match type of all time?
All right, I'm down for that.
And why is it the greatest gimmick match?
All right. So the last thing I have here before we go to the end of the show, I have some rapid fire questions.
Ooh, all right.
Okay. So first with Takeover, Matt, I think this will be. This will be whose last Takeover. So fill in the blank.
Nakamura's.
Ooh, okay.
Shinsuke's last Takeover. Seich, the match of the night will be
for what? For Takeover?
Takeover, yeah.
Match of the night? Rapid fire questions? I'm trying to think of the whole fucking I'm trying to think of the whole fucking card now. Maybe
Can I steal
the tag match? I think the tag match.
The 3-way tag elimination. Yeah. Okay. Nikolai, where does this card stand compared to previous Takeover cards?
Oh, it's not. I mean, if we're putting on a scale of 1 to 10, this card is probably like a 6.
6?
Yeah.
So it doesn't compare to Takeover Dallas last year?
No, I don't think. Or, I mean, Takeover Brooklyn a couple of years.
Brooklyn was great. Brooklyn 2 was really good.
Yeah.
London wasn't bad.
They're all really good. It's hard.
Yeah.
If you're not watching Takeover, you're making a mistake.
If it's an NXT show, it's going to be top notch.
Yeah, but or even Takeover Japan was...
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was... I'm blanking on the
with
card,
the exception
but I remember
of the
watching
Lesnar
it.
match. That was the...
was it called Takeover?
No, it was just Beast in the East.
Beast in the East, but a lot of NXT.
No, Beast in the East was something separate, I think.
That was Japan.
It was...
Because I woke up at 3 a.m. to watch it. Or whatever time it was. So now we're moving to WrestleMania. So no more Takeover. This is just Mania. I will go backwards now. So fill in the blank of whatever I'm finishing. So at WrestleMania, I am most excited for...
Goldberg beating the shit out of Lesnar.
Seich, at WrestleMania, I am least excited for...
Goldberg and Lesnar.
Matt, the match that will steal the show will be...
Dean Ambrose, Baron Corbin.
Jericho Owens. I don't know why you didn't say that.
I don't think that's considered a show stealer. I think everyone expects.
Well, any mid-card match, can be the show stealer.
True. Well, I mean, that's, in my opinion, that's Jericho Owens is set up to be the best match on the mid-card, but I think it's going to be stolen by Ambrose.
Gotcha.
I think Ambrose and Corbin are going to put on a better match than everybody thinks they're going to put on.
Okay. Nikolai, the biggest surprise will be
Shane O'Mac's stunt.
Okay. So based on the card, just looking at the card, I think this show will be what out of 10?
Like a 4.
4 out of 10, the Bret Hart special.
Hold on, but that being said, what out of 10 do you think the last couple of Manias have been?
The last couple?
Because we've really liked the last couple.
Last year, I hated last year.
What was last year?
It was just the Roman Reigns,
the
Triple
fucking
H
Triple H.
bullshit.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
I don't remember like
I think the only one last year that we were like hyped about was Zack Ryder winning the Intercontinental title.
That was fucking good.
That was the only match that I was like excited about. Or the
and they trolled us.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Pretty mad. So a 4 out of 10.
Yeah.
I think it's somewhere around there also.
Yeah.
Matt, I am 100% confident that this champion will leave Mania having defended their title.
Oh man.
Good questions.
That's good.
Thanks.
Yeah. Fuck.
I don't really work when I'm at work.
You just put a movie on.
Gallows and Anderson.
Okay. Nikolai, I am 100% confident that this champion will lose the title. I'm sorry, this number one contender will take the title from their champion.
Oh my god.
Fork.
What?
Brock.
No, I just said Goldberg.
Yeah, he's a Goldberg.
You're so wrong though.
Goldberg.
You're so wrong.
You're so wrong.
Oh my god,
jerk!
I can't do it anymore.
So just take them off. Oh. Fuck. No, sorry.
Go rapid fire that P.
In the woman's no.
You know what rapid fire means?
No, I don't.
Hey,
I can't. I don't have an answer.
My first question was a lot slower than this.
I don't have an answer. Pass.
No passing.
Could you exercise this question? I'll take another one.
Okay, fine. Then I'll throw that question to you. Which number one contender is walking away with the title? You're 100%
Which
confident.
number one contender?
Yeah.
I'm saying Lesnar.
Okay, so Lesnar's 100% winning. So I'll move the question back to you. Which champion is 100% not walking away with their title?
Bailey.
Bailey? Okay.
Bailey, 100%.
Bailey butt?
Yeah, her and that Tushy are not going to be victorious on Wrestlemania.
Does she lose the Tushy then?
No, God.
Oh,
Tushy.
okay. So but she loses the title.
The charisma, but she loses the title.
Okay. Seich, the thing that would make me very happy to see at Mania would be?
Balor coming back.
Okay.
Finn Balor coming back would make me real happy.
Matt, how great was that P?
Fucking 10 out of 10.
That wasn't one of the questions. That was
good improv.
The thing that would make me very sad to see at WrestleMania would be...
you can't go to the bathroom signs. Because that pee was so great. The thing that would... I'm sorry, what?
The thing that would make me very sad to see at WrestleMania would be...
Oh, man. Seth Rollins lose.
Okay. Nikolai, the match that has been built up the best has been...
Oh, Kevin Owens, Jericho.
The match that has...
months in the making.
Yeah. The match that has been built up the worst has been...
Shit. Shit. Maybe the Ambrose Corbin. That hadn't really been...
Okay.
That's a good answer.
And last one, if you could switch out any match and replace it with a match that isn't on the card, what would it be?
Oh, any match? Oh, Goldberg Lesnar.
And replace it with what?
Oh, anything.
Not just take one.
Two midgets wrestling.
James Ellsworth versus Hornswoggle.
Yeah, literally.
For the title.
I love that. I watched Talking Smack.
Yeah, great.
Daniel Bryan refers to James Ellsworth as the big hog. And he just gets so excited about everything he does. He's like, it's the big hog's first WrestleMania.
No, I would actually replace it with Finn Balor versus Samoa Joe.
Nice.
Give them a
well,
that would be good.
The interesting thing about that match is neither of them wear hats, do they?
Because Michael, have you seen I snuck up on somebody after a match? And I said, boo! Have you seen my hat, Michael?